Z.
Elijah Daddy. What's good?
Alright, this is E-Fave, 1/4 Clear Soul Forces.
Yo, it's Nautilus from Clear Soul Forces, man.
But shit, man, like if I had one record that I could listen to for the rest of my life, I feel like it would be a life in the life of Andre Benjamin. The last song on The Love Below. He rapped for like 5 minutes straight, but he was just talking about his journey. And when that's like my rap exercise shit. Like when I used to work at like different auto plants and shit like that, that shit 5 minutes straight, I just used to rap that one song to myself over and over and over again. People would say that I was weird because I just lose myself in it and just be rapping out loud. Like I'm recording the shit, you know. So that was like my one. It's so much shit. It's so much shit in that one record for me, you know, with one of my idols talking about his journey and not always feeling like he was first, but still having patience and working on his craft. Like that shit big for me because I look at him as one of the greats, you feel me? So I would say that, Life in the Life of Andre Benjamin. That's my one record. It influenced my work in a way, you know, just because I'm cognizant of the words that he was saying in that shit. You know, so it's like just between that shit and just thinking about where he from, you know, in the time frame of where he was from and what everybody else was doing. Them niggas was from Atlanta. Atlanta is not somewhere where you go to rap, especially not in like 1992. So for him to be rhyming at that level, that's a testament to the craft of MCing. Like for real, and really being about that shit. Like really putting the pen to the paper and putting in them hours and being cold with that shit. It's easy to be whack when you're not from somewhere huge. You gotta mold and shape yourself. We not seeing rap superstars where I come from. Real shit. So you gotta do it yourself. You feel me? So that's how that shit influenced me. That shit cold, man. Listen to that shit. That nigga 3 Stacks was on that bitch flowing. Just like really going. He's talking a bunch of shit on there, man. And it was like the only song outside of Spreads where he really rapped on that bitch. And he went off. He really blessed niggas. And it's something he took his time to write. And you could tell because he told his story from like when he first started rapping up until that point. So you know he really wrote that shit. You know where it came from. You still knew that the nigga, he cared about rap. He just wanted to do other shit. That's growth. And I respect that shit. I respect that shit. He never put the mic down. Even though he wanted to do other shit, he still ain't put the mic down. He blessed niggas for real with that 5 minute boy at the end. And he really did that shit. That's real nigga shit.
Man, yo, if I had to choose just one record, whatever musical genre at the time, my favorite record, album, single, track, whatever, gem, huge influence on my own work, what could it be? Not Just Knee Deep by Parliament and Funkadelic. That's like the fucking greatest song in the world, bro. Like, anytime, any place, any genre, any whatever, dog. I want to make a song like that. I want to make a song like that. Like, that you can put on at your kids' plays, at your fucking parents' plays, at the barbecue, at the graduation, at the fucking wedding, at the reception, at monumental moments. And it makes everybody get down and dance. It makes everybody unite as one. People not black, not white. But you're not singing that. It's not what's being said. It's just what you feel. That shit's 15 minutes long. Okay, I'm not hoping to make a 15-minute long song, but just to show you how crazy that shit is. That shit's 15 minutes long, man, and I've never listened to any other song that's 15 minutes. I can't stomach it, but that if I had to name something that would influence my work, that would make me want to influence people, that would have to be it. Like, it seems like they have taken. And I was reading who has answered your question, you know, and I seen James Brown on here. And I'm like, James Brown is one of my greatest influences. Greatest, top 5, nobody is better. But it seems like they were students, direct students of him and everyone else. And they took everything around them and they were like, this is what it should be. If you haven't heard that song, go listen to it. You know it.
What?
Oh, I can't sing, but y'all know that shit. I'm out.
Alright, man, so anyway, my choice is Slim Shady LP, the album. And the reason I picked that is because that album is, when I was a kid, like, there was so much going on with Eminem. Like, parents didn't want you listening to him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know, I gotta check this out. The Eminem album, Slim Shady LP, I had to steal that shit. I stole it from Sam Goody, because, you know, mom didn't want me listening to it. So I would steal it, and I'd go up in my room, and I'd put my headphones on, and I'd listen to it a little bit at a time, you know, until I finished it. And it was just like, I'd never heard anything like it before, you know what I'm saying? Just the lyrics, like the rhyme cadences, the style, like, it was just crazy to me, and that's what made me want to rap, you know what I'm saying? Role models. That's my favorite song in there, and just like the way he comes in on that shit, man, cancerous, you know what I'm saying? Just crazy, dog. Like, the whole album is nuts. It's probably my favorite album ever. Definitely had probably the most influence on me. If I had to pick one record, it would definitely be Slim Shady LP.
The question, just one record, I would have to say Smile by Tupac and Scarface. To me, that's one hell of a record. I don't know, I had to deal, I had to deal with a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, mentally. And so that was one of those songs that I used to be able to listen to all the time that put me in a different space, frame of mind. I know I can't be the only person. And then I know, you know, the poem that Tupac said at the beginning, almost like a poem where, you know, no matter what, you know, you gotta be able to smile through all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the realest things I ever heard on the song at that time, and it just stuck with me for a long time, even to this day. And it's one of the reasons why I can see, why I know that, you know, the difference between reality and fallacy, you know what I'm saying, between the real world and what's projected, you know what I'm saying, because there is bullshit, but you got to be able to smile through it, which means it got to be another side to it, you know what I'm saying, which would be the positive, you know. So it's always, you know, that balance between, you got to deal with the bullshit, but you got to smile through it, which means you got to remain positive through the negative. So, you know, that's one of the reasons what got me even, you know, interested in making music of this particular type, because I could be making music more reflective of my personal feelings and emotions, you know what I'm saying? But then I think I will be making music that will be too fucking sad and just like down, and I don't really want to promote sadness and downness. I want to be able to smile through the bullshit. So I make music that's smiling through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the biggest records I think I ever heard. Just one record. I gotta listen to that shit. I mean, look, think about it. Think about it. The fucking world ends. It's nuclear holocaust, bro. You're the last book of Eli. You Denzel Washington, last book of Eli. Don't you want to hear motherfucking your headphones and your iPod saying, no matter what, you gotta smile through all this bullshit? I'm just saying. If the world ended, you would want to hear that shit. Especially if you was the last motherfucker alive walking around God spared your life. You gotta be able to smile. You know what I'm saying? So, that's real shit. I fucked with that song. That's one of my favorite records ever. Scarface a real nigga, Pac a real nigga. They made a real ass song, and that shit, they made a cold ass video, even though Pac was, I think, passed away at that time, rest in peace. It was a good record, great record. Always stuck with me, always. I can listen to it to this day on repeat for hours.
Yeah, man. Clear Forces, we got a sick album out called Fab Five, produced by Nameless. Elijah Day produced a joint on there called Blow Your Mind. It's on Fat Beats. Go get it. Rock it tonight. And Clear France. Gonna shut it down. Fab 5 Euro tour. Get down.
That's my favorite shit.
Fab 5. Oh man, for the future, we got a lot, in store. I got a solo EP out right now called Tsunamis. Elijah Day has a solo tape out right now called Latex. LAZ's working on a project, working on something with DJ, Ill Dope, so look out for the Illis. E-Fade's working on stuff right now too. We're all, doing our solo thing right now. Then we're gonna come back together on some Voltron shit. And we're gonna drop some more CSF stuff, man. So be on the lookout.
And it sounds so nice. Hip hop, you the love of my life. We bout to take it to the top. One time for the boom bap. A combination backpack and subwoofer rap. And it sounds so nice. Hip hop, you the love of my life. We bout to take it to